What up, guys? I'll check the chat after I fill each sandbag. Sorry, I got to get this done. What's going on up in here? Where am I from? I'm in the deep south. I'm in a little podunk town in Mississippi. Who has decided that they're going to flood my property? So, filling up hundreds of sandbags to try and, protect my property. Good times. Civil disobedience, y'all. Don't accept what they give you.
What? Quick question. Are y'all using all this sand? I wanted to know if we could get a little bit of it.
How much is a little bit, sir?
A bucket.
Well,
Okay, I'll definitely come back.
There's a guy coming with it. There's a guy coming with a truck tomorrow that's going to get the rest of it. So if you want to, just grab it today.
Okay.
You want to just take a sandbag?
Oh, that'd be even better. I can get about 2 bags.
Sure, man. I'll load them up for you.
Nah,
I was teasing about the loading them up. If you want them, just take them. Take them.
I was like, man, I've been walking past it. I was like, man, let me ask my neighbor.
Yeah, she told me if I wanted some, I better come get it. So
He said, you
it's all
gotta
good.
come get it.
I'm getting it right now.
Yes, Lord. Oh, Lord. I knew it. As soon as I did. These jokers look like they healthy.
Yeah, go one at a time. I promise. I'm filling them.
Trust me. If you knew what I
All
carried
right, there you go.
on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, I understood.
Yes, sir.
I got a buddy coming with a truck, so I don't got to haul them.
Right. Man, I so thank you, man. God bless you.
May the 4th be with you, sir.
Huh?
It's May the 4th. It's
May the 4th.
Star Wars Day.
Oh, yeah.
May the 4th be with you.
Who's your favorite character?
It's Boba Fett. Boba Fett, probably.
Yeah.
Or the Mandalorian. Either one of those.
Lord, man, my favorite.
Yeah.
Man, thanks a lot.
All right, no sweat. And that's how you're neighborly. right, we're 2 down. We got a few more to go. What are you guys doing up here in the chat? You causing trouble? No, nobody's causing trouble. That's what I wanted to hear. Here, we'll get a look at what we've done already. Boom, ba doo, doo, ba doo. All right, this is what we're working. Got a few more at the house. I've been timing them. Somebody found this in the sand pile. Apparently nobody likes this type of beer because it's been laying in the sand pile all week. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's taking us about, I don't know, 40 seconds for each bag or something. What do we got left here? All right, less than 17. So we're going to keep rocking that one out, guys. Let's get these filled up, and then I have a few more across the street that we got to get. We'll go get all the bags and keep filling them. Good time. Welcome in. Thanks for the thumbs up. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I gotta put these sandbags, even though I already built a 4-foot wall all the way around my house, all the way around my property. And I still need this. Thanks, City of Hattiesburg. It wasn't accidental flooding. They designed it to flood. Designed it to flood, and when it flooded, then they said, that's because it was clogged up. And then while I was trying to recover from 5 inches of water in my garage, they sent me a notice that said there was stuff in my yard. Stuff in my yard. Stuff I pulled out of my garage because it flooded. And they first tried to blame me for the flooding, even though they doubled the ditch behind my house. Then they said, we'll pay for your personal property loss, which they never did. They said they would pay for my 4-foot retaining wall that I built around my property. It took me 8 years. They never did. And they said they'd make me an offer on my house, and they offered me about half what it's worth. So here we are. Maybe eventually the city will step up, but I'm just going to keep pointing out that it's their fault and keep moving forward. So I could be out volunteering, building tiny houses for the homeless, fixing roofs for Habitat for Humanity, but instead I'm filling sandbags. I am filling sandbags. Terry, welcome in. Oh, Terry, thank you so much. Yeah, this is my Sunday. This is my Sunday. I went and picked up these bags, and I've got a buddy coming with a truck. I've got to haul them. And luckily, my neighbor was doing some construction, and she had a big pile of sand. So we're going to keep working on that. And you guys check out Terry's Gigs and Crafts. And thank you for changing your name, Terry, because I was always messing up Terry's Trips, Tips, and Talks. So I'm trying to be a good citizen. I just want the city to. If you look in my videos, I have a recorded meeting that I had with a city council member the mayor and all the city engineers, where they just say, "Oh yes, we did this. It's our fault." And they were like, "Wow, your retaining wall all the way around your property is really good." And then uh, and then I was lied to, saying, "Oh, we're going to pay for your retaining wall. We'll pay for your personal property." And I recorded it all because I'm used to city officials lying and not following through. So I don't want to sue them. I am not a litigious person, but if they don't follow through, that's what we're going to end up happening, I think. Anyway, let me get these bags in. I'll check it again after the next bag. Terry, thank you for coming in, and the thumbs, guys. Boom. Only about 7 or 8 more to go, and then I got to go get the rest of them. And I've been taking a break in between too, because this is my one day off. And you know what? I'm going to clip that for a short. Oh, there it is. Guy shoveling sand. What kind of live stream am I watching? What are you up to today, Terry? I have another live planned. I've got to work on my reuse Mother's Day gift. I think it's going to end up being she wants a bird bath that hangs from a tree. So we're going to make that happen. Oh, sorry, Mr. Mosquito. One down. One mosquito down. Which also, since now, the ditch is all messed up next to my house, none of the water is running out. So the whole neighborhood's filled with mosquitoes. And even during the meeting that I had with the engineers on site and the mayor, they were all slapping because they were covered with mosquitoes. So, yeah, I definitely can't. They don't have a screen. Luckily, we got a little breeze. Breeze. Here's the count. $15 more to go, y'all. 15 more to go. You doing some yard work? Ooh, loading up your new car with stuff. Oh, I hope you got a really cool phone holder. Get some neat bumper stickers. Put them on the glass only. Don't put them on your paint, though. What did you get, Terry? Tell me. What'd you get? Your new car. I'm excited for you. Minute short, I'll have to go look. A Kia Soul, nice. There's a joke. A buddy of mine likes to say. He's like, "Oh, it was about my stalker when I was out doing deliveries. I had that Kia Soul that kept showing up whenever I would go live, and like not really follow me around, but he was definitely kind of around a lot more than was usual." And Devo said he's probably a ginger, and that's the only way he can get a soul. And I was like, "Damn, that's cold, man. Cold." Oh, and all you people lingering, may the 4th be with you. Happy Star Wars Day, y'all. Smash the thumb for Boba Fett. What color, Terry? What color? Color Kia did you get? Red seems to be real popular around here. I saw 2 of them yesterday that were parked right next to one another. Same exact color. And it was at the little grocery store that I went to. And one of them I was like, man, this thing's all messed up on the back. And then when I walked up on it, the other one was all messed up on the front. So be careful out there. You keep your soul safe, girl. Keep your soul safe. Now you can say you're a soul woman. Soul sister, soul sister. My neighbor and his little Coleman bike. Here he comes. Get to see him go by. See him. There are 2 guys that ride around on those, and I could tell by the sound of them that they had messed with the exhaust trying to get it to go faster. Like pulled the baffles out so it was like twice as long, and then both of them needed new motors. I saw cases for new motors. I'll have to go see if I want all the information. All right, Terry, I'm gonna go look anyway. It's okay. And happy birthday to your grandson. How old today, Terry? That'd be the question. What is up? Hello, Sweat Bee. I guess we're sweating the bee, so. You can even drop a link to it, Terry. I'd be fine with that. If you guys have not subscribed, look up Terry's Gigs and Crafts. She's a very crafty lady. I got to keep an eye out for my buddy with the truck and the wheelbarrow. Oop, a whole sand pile started coming down. Who else needs a plug? Big 3 Dashing, big number 3 Dashing. If you guys like watching gig tubers, he's an excellent one. Super nice guy, big basketball fan. He's 3. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, Terry, I am. I'm 6'1". But every time my mom tells somebody how tall I am, it gets taller and taller. So she keeps telling everybody I'm like 6'4". But that's my uncle. I am one of the taller people in my family. My mom's like 4'11", and my dad was like 5'8". So I got it from my grandpa. This is some nice sifted sand. Not 10 more to go. But yeah, I didn't even bring all the bags because I can't devote all day to this. I was watching Fran Dash Phoenix earlier too. She's on her way to Vegas. Hope she has a good time. In fact, I left Fran running over there. The dog is laying on the couch watching Fran drive to Vegas. There you go. Y'all check out Terry's short. I'm sure it's going to come up in my feed, Terry. I got all checked under the subscription. Oh, I'm tired of stooping over. I'm too tall to bend over like this. I can work up here all day long, but get me stooping over and it's rough. Go again and get a look at this little toy. Actually, that's a different one. It looks like a, I don't know, couple-year-old 250 Ninja is what it sounded like. But it might have been a Suzuki or a Kawasaki in that style of motorcycle. All right, I'm going to do the count so I can stop for a minute. Ugh. 25. I'm not going to count the bags. It doesn't matter. Probably 6 in there, 8 more. We got something going on back here. They're honking at each other. Ooh, that truck was burning rich. It smells like gas. Ah, 26. All right, Terry, I got to make a bird bath. A bucket with the bottom rusted out of it, like a real old-timey bucket with a metal handle and everything. What can I put inside it? I don't think the bird bath should be too deep. And I probably want to have a feeder, maybe around the edge where the bird bath goes. So, we'll see. Son's had some crotch rockets. They're fun. They're just dangerous. I mean, I've got a big old heavy cruiser, 1600cc cruiser, that's just been sitting on my trailer. I need to get it off so I can use the trailer. A rubber ducky. Let me think. I mean, I have the rubber chickens. That would be funny to give everyone a bird bath with a rubber chicken in the middle of it. I could do that. Might scare the other birds though. Like, what is that big, crazy looking yellow thing? Bird looking thing with no feathers. Probably made them too full. Fran, welcome in. You lost service. Then it was pouring at a fuel station right now. Well, the dog is still over there. I got you up on the laptop, Fran. So the dog's disappointed right now. She wanted to go for a car ride with you to Vegas. Honey, come to Vegas. What are you gonna do when you're in Vegas, Fran? Gamble, gamble, and buffets. That's what they're known for, right? The last 2 times I went to Vegas, I didn't even gamble. And my favorite time to go to Vegas is Christmas. Because there's nobody there. It's just me and a bunch of Japanese people. Another 2.5 hours. You're gonna meet Bruce. Oh, Bruce spot. Very nice. That'll be awesome. Hope you get lots of vids. Do some shorts with you in the Bruce spot. Boop beep boop Bruce spot. All right, let me keep filling up. I know I missed that meetup in Austin, but I'm gonna do another train trip. As soon as it gets really hot, I won't have any more of this gig work that I've been doing. So, and the Brash Dasher, nice. All right, tell them I said hey, and that their hair looks nice today, because everybody likes to hear that. So, the Brash Dasher. There's somebody else, Valentine. Are you gonna meet or Valentine? I'm not sure how she pronounces it. She's out there too, Fremont Street. Those are great live streams when she goes down there. It's so colorful. Everybody's all drunk and having a good time. So I definitely suggest checking out Fremont. It's better than the Strip. The Strip, you can't even walk it anymore. Everything's so far apart and it's so long. One time I flew into Vegas and the Uber wait time, because like 3 flights came in at the same time, the Uber wait time was like 45 minutes or an hour when I went outside. And so I'm at the airport and I look over and I'm like, I see the hotel that I'm staying in. I should just walk over there. So to get out of the airport, they intentionally make it really difficult because it's set up for cars, not for foot traffic. So I was supposed to walk all the way around this parking garage and all this other junk. And I was like, screw that noise. So I just waited till there were no cars around me. I threw my bag over the fence and then just climbed up the fence and then hopped over. And it put like in a residential neighborhood. And it still was a 35-minute walk, even though I could see exactly where I was going. All right, finishing the bag. I'll be back. Let's do it. When I finish these, I'll show you the 4-foot retaining wall that I built. It's it would have held up as a seawall. In fact, it's continued to hold up despite the flooding, but because of the way they design the stuff, the water now comes up above it. But it's not washing my yard away, which is why I initially built it. So we'll get a look at that in about 7 bags. About 7 bags, I think. There was a guy came by and got a couple of bags. He was like, man, is it okay if I come get a couple of buckets of that? No. And I was like, why don't you just take some bags? I got the bags for free from the fire department. They're provided by FEMA because I live in a hurricane area. Almost. Be safe, Fran. Just go slow in the rain. That's my motto. Rain or snow, go slow.
There you go.
It's just me. It's just me. You're all right.
Stop that.
That's my job. I bark. I bark.
You gotta stop.
He's stealing sand.
And don't hear. Oh, don't you start now, Pixie.
That's my neighbor out walking her dog. All right, Terry. Thank you for stopping by. Get your yard work done. Later, Tater. I'm waiting on my new lawnmower to come in before I cut my yard. Are we done yet? So beat. We got 1, 2, 4 more, guys. 4 more. We'll get a break. I'll go get me a Coca-Cola. Put some salty peanuts in it. All right, really, it's 4 more still because I've got you guys sitting on a bag too. At least we're working in the shade. All right, let's start doing the math. Each bag is about, it's not quite 2 feet. I've got 75 feet of frontage, and I got 50 feet of depth. So what is that, 125? 125 linear feet. Divided by 2, which is 62 and a half. So we'll do the count, and then we'll see what we get to.
Alright, we're done. Come on. Let's go. Good girl. Ready? Here we go.
Two more bags, guys. 2 more bags. Then we'll go look at the reason that I have to have all of these bags, and we'll do a count, just like when we're doing meat buckets. Figure out how long it took me to fill up all these bags. Had to go get the bags too, and then the cost of the sand. So we can add that to our the city is liable for total. And I get to figure out what I'm going to charge them per hour. Man, that's going to be expensive. right, this one's a little defective, so I'm not going to overfill him. Looks like he's about to fall apart anyway. He's got a little manufacturer error in the middle. All right, you guys get a first-person point of view for the last one. And we'll go ahead and do our count. Let's see what we got. Yoink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and that's going to be number 35. So that'll be fine. That'll be fine. That's halfway. We're about halfway done. It's nuts. All right, I'm gonna put you guys in the top pockets, the overalls, ba-bang. Do this last bag, and we're gonna go look at the retaining wall. And then I'm gonna go get some water. Excuse me, I'm all hiccupy. I just had lunch. All right, last bag. For now. At least 30 more to go, though. How to fill a sandbag. I can get 2 good scoops in it so it'll stand up, maybe 3. There you go. I don't know how many more bags I have left. I would have had a couple more and gave those away. Oh, overfilled this one. It'll be all right. They have to be about 5 inches tall to stop the amount of water that I've been dealing with. Don't pull too tight. All right. That'll do for now, guys. Ugh. Whatever that count was. All right. Let's go look and see. Walk us over here. This is about to be it. Thank you guys for coming in and the thumbs up. I'm not going to make you suffer through me filling any more sandbags, but man, I'm beaten. Like I didn't work all week and then have to come and do this. And we're going to also look at the filled in ditch. Oop, too much sun. There we go. All right, so I've been calling about them to come clean this up because all these big pipes. So I've got all that standing water. That's where all my mosquitoes are coming from. Oh, by the way, this is a public street. This is a public street. Look, there's some asphalt from 30 years ago. Public alley. Public alley that they parked all their city trucks on. And the power company did. All right, let's take a look, guys. So you can see that little butters. It's me. You can see that's how small the culvert was when I first got this house, and it was washing my yard away. So I made this big old, look how tall that is. See how much higher that is than theirs. and it's still now flooding. Butters, it's all right. These are telephone poles I picked up after Katrina and after the tornado. But since this is all the way around my house, it's just a mosquito haven. So, I mean, I guess I can get out there myself and scrape out the ditch and all that, but it's not my job. It's the city's job. They've not been doing it. So, all right, what else, guys? That it? Is that it? I'm gonna have to put those sandbags. Now I have to carry them over here across the street. In the mosquito fest, carry them over here. If my buddy doesn't show up with a truck and a wheelbarrow. And here's the whole cause. Look how big they made the ditch back here. They doubled the size, but they didn't do anything next to my house. So it's just turned my property into a flood zone. Literally a flood zone, even though I'm not in a flood zone. You can see how well they've maintained it over the years. Thanks, City of Hattiesburg. All right, what else, guys? Is that it? Can I go inside and take a break? I'm going to go take a break. Thank y'all for hanging out, listening to me complain while I shovel sand into bags. Now all I have to do is haul them across the block. All right, water, snack. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. I'm dipping. Dip, dip, dip. Here, I'll give you some pretty flowers. Oh, dandelions. And then these are called spiderwort. Not focusing very well. And I let those grow in my yard in the spring instead of doing it. Anyway, here we go. There's a look. This is a public street, alleyway. All right, that is an hour. Love you guys. See you again soon.